Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Scarlet and Violet Temporal Forces video on the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be stepping away from our booster box that we've just opened in order to have a little look at our Elite Trainer box. Now, there is two from the set, which means we do have two videos of each of these, just to sort of show off one and one of each, as we usually do. So, what are we going with first? Well, here we go. Ominous Shadow is coming in here. And we have indeed got the Walking Wake one to start things off with this very nice, very sort of like almost teal blue with a sort of vibrant purple as well going on there, at least in person. But the colours look smashing together. They really do. They really encapsulate the sort of colours as well of like Walking Wake and stuff. And yeah, a lot of the stuff in here is looking pretty good indeed. The back of it obviously shows off the contents, including the foil card as well, which we'll have a close-up look at. The 9 packs as well in here, and then all of our other accessories, including the dice as well. But yeah, we've got this nice glossy, we should be able to see this in a bit more detail, but it's more of like a glossy texture to everything. But yeah, looks pretty cool on the outside, but let's not waste any more time and let's jump into it. Let's see exactly what this Elite Trainer box has got on offer here. So let's go in here. Let's see if we can get into the plastic here. There we go, boom, and we're in. Okay. So without further ado, let's see what this will be housing. Be very similar, but we can have a little look at the set list as well. See what combos it's telling us about. Let's take this off. Oh, that box it's a different colour then. It's sort of like a dark blue now, but nice sort of glossy look. Love how they've put the little side bits on here. I don't think that's normal really no, it's normally just the Pokemon logo like this. But this gives you sort of like you could possibly store it this way instead with that sort of image. So you know at least what set it's coming from. But that is pretty cool. Of course, inside here we've got the player's guide as well, which we'll have a look at in just a second. And then all around here we've got all of our different artworks. There we go. You can see them all in there. So if you wanted to, you could take this all apart and then pin it up on your wall if you wanted to. If you've got loads of them, then you've got plenty of differences with all of these. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's pop that to the back, make sure that's out of the way. And then let's have a look at this player's guide, see what's going on in here. Walking Wake on the front there. Got little chapters all in here. Let's have a little look. Ancient and Future Powers Endure. There we go. With the Ancient and Future, which of course that's what we're focusing on in this with our EXs. Currently our Ancients are ahead. I believe it is 4-0 at this current time. So we're 4-0 for our Future and Ancient EXs. Only the EXs themselves. You can see a couple of the cards here, some of which we have seen, others not so much. New to the expansion, of course, is the Ace Spec Trainer cards. I believe there is 7. Believe there is. And then of course we've got our Terrors here, so it does say about 2 new Terrors, so it's not like a massive amount of like 4 or 5 like previous sets, only the 2 being Wugtrio and Farigiraf in here. Of course it's showing off the full arts, why not? The Ancient Pokemon here, and this is the special illustration rares, which are probably my sort of ones that I want to try and get, is the Ancients. I just really love them. They look really cool. I love how the sort of colour schemes match the background. Love the jungle theme. Love the sort of blue going on here. And this sort of prehistoric looking Raging Bolt one with the lightning and everything is great. Then a few of the combos here as well. So we got the Baby Koraidon with the drum beating Ace Spec there. We've also got the Koraidon EX with the Ancient Booster Energy capsule as well. Then moving over into this side, we've then got, these do look pretty cool to be fair though, the Future Pokemon. It almost looks as if all of the artwork should combine together in some way, but it doesn't. But they have that same artwork. I'm pretty sure it's the same person, yeah, that's done all of the artworks. They just look really, really awesome. Love that so much. Of course, then we also have a couple of new EXs that we've not seen so far. Being Iron Leaves with the Reboot Pod. Ace Spec, and then also we've got Iron Crown there with the Miraidon as well, Just sort of seeing that Watch the Throne, very nice, with the Iron Crown, of course. Then into this one, we've got Torterra EX, one of the EXs I'm definitely looking for. Looking pretty nice. Whimsicott as well, a Hero's Cape as well. Bit of tankiness with the Hero's Cape A spec, so it'll be interesting to see if we can get that one. Then we do have a little bit of love for Alligator. This is probably a little bit of information about like the pre-release and what you could have done. Why they probably put Relicanth in there is so you can do the Croconaut to do 30 and then get it off the bench. Because obviously Giant Wave is doing 160 and you can't use Giant Wave, so you want to maybe get it back out of the active. So that makes sense. We've also got Colossal with that heavy baton there. So of course, when it's got a lot of energies on it, you don't really want to be losing out on all of that, so the heavy baton can help move that around. We've got some abilities here with Bramblegast, Rabska. Then we've also got the Incineroar EX, which we've seen. Flutter Mane, we've got the Drillbur, Gengar EX, Matang, Iron Treads, showing off these ability ones, which is good. Dunsparce, Pidovin and Pheasant there. And there's a big Dunsparce there, and then Iron Jugulus as well, so nice to give us a little bit of information about those ability ones. Then our sort of main set, we have seen quite a lot of these cards, of course, opening a booster box, but it's those EXs, of course, and the main things that we're definitely looking out for here. Just go through this. Very nice. Dark seems to be taking a bit of a back foot, so does Metal. A little bit of love for our dragon types, but they are all either holo or EX. So again, nice bit of love there for our dragons. Then we go into our trainer cards here. So it looks as if there is indeed 7 ace specs. Yep, 7 in total. There's also 2 reprinted already cards in here. Now I think the reason for that is because this set is actually labelled, this is the first set labelled H. They've also given, oh actually tell a lie, that's actually kept it as G. Okay, I thought they were going to reprint that so that this carries on into the rotation in a couple of years time, but it doesn't look as if that may not happen because it's got a G mark on it rather than H. So one to look out for. Must be a reason why they've done that. Our special illustration rares as well start to form here, and also onto this one. This is one I'm looking for. Dealing into the Sawsbuck, I think that looks absolutely stunning, having those side by side. The Litten, amazing. Snom, yeah. Chargerbug, Bronzor, Reuniclus, I do quite like that one. There's the Cutie Fly. Relicanth, Excadrill, Mudsdale, Arbok there. Then Ghastly, Metagross, Meltan, Lickitung, Chatot, Minccino and Chinchino. Again, another one that I'm probably going to be looking for to get that sort of, it looks like a before and after. Drampa, and then we go into our full arts here. Torterra, Iron Leaves, Incineroar EX, and then we've got Gouging Fire. Over on this side we've got Walking Wake, Wugtrio EX, Iron Crown, Iron Boulder, Gengar, Farigiraf EX, Sizzle EX and Raging Bolt EX, so quite a few to get there. Onto our trainers, we've got Bianca's Devotion, we've got Cybermaniacs, Code-Breaking Eerie, we've got Explorer's Guidance, we have got Morty's Conviction and Salvatore, so only 6 full art trainers in here, not too many, which is nice. Then our special illustration rares, which we have seen quite a few of in terms of Iron Leaves, Gouging Fire, Walking Wake, Iron Crown, Iron Boulder, Raging Bolt, and then we move into the trainers here. We've got Bianca's Devotion, Eerie, Morty's Conviction, and Salvatore. Probably out of all of these, ooh, I do quite like the Morty, but I probably do quite like the Bianca as well. I like how there's Pokemon in there, so you've got like the Gengar here, and there's a Musharna over here. Unfortunately, no Musharna in this set, but there we go. We've got Salvatore as well with a Raichu running out the door. And then I think this is our, yeah, there we go. There is our 6, grand total of 6 gold cards as well. All of them being the ancient and future Pokemon from the DLC. So, and these seem to be a little bit more difficult to come by. So if we can get 1 or 2 of those, that would be awesome, but we will see. And then of course our promo cards for the set as well. We've got pre-release promos, which we have already all seen. We've got our single blister promos down there. And then our triples and such. So the triple blisters have got these two. And of course our Elite Trainer boxes will house these. And there's the Mona. Finishing things off. We got some merchandise, pins, stuff like that. Very nice. And then a massive iron leaves there. So yeah, always really, really cool to keep that to hand. And of course when you have two of them as well, if you've got maybe two people, then you can have a little look at both at the same time rather than sharing it all out. But taking the lid off this, we of course do have our little divider here, which is housing everything nicely. Seems like it wants to hold on to the sleeves here. Oh, no, there's the reason for that. Because the sleeves have actually opened. The sticky has come off, but you can see this gorgeous gold on the back, and then this glossy purple. It's a very deep, vibrant purple there, with those sort of, it looks like electricity, but it's more like a tree branch, you know, sort of sprouting off here. It just looks really nice. Really, really cool. Having that gold as well on the, just having that sort of come out at the back, to have like a gold card with that gold backing as well. Oh, absolutely yes, please. Yes, please. Our packs here, do we have 9? We do indeed have 9, so fingers crossed we can get something from our 9 packs here. We then of course have our dividers, which, oh, they are actually slightly textured. Oh, is that new? That might be new. They are slightly indented a little bit, but look at that glossy shiny shine. And then on the back, oh, this is different. So it is just sort of a plain back. And then the front is more of that glossy walking wake. Probably my favourite when they were first announced, both Iron Leaves and Walking Wake in raids. I think a lot of people were like, what are these? But this one really caught my eye. Like, obviously it's supposed to look like, it's supposed to take on the legendary dogs, if you will, and also the is it Kalos? Kalos with the other ones, with the sword trio, the sacred sword trio or something. It was supposed to take on all of those, and they've done a pretty good job. I think it is that sort of like, oh, that it makes you sort of think, you know, what else could they do? Could they have done other legendaries? But yeah, love them. Very, very cool. What else do we have? Of course, we do have our bag of energy in here, so we can open this up and start dividing that out as and when. And then our promo card as well, which is the Flutter Mane from the set. So a nice way of getting one of those illustration rares taken out of the main set there with this one. So that's pretty nice. We'll definitely take that. We'll unsleeve that in just a second. And then we've also got we've got our dice here. The dice are now in this little plastic holder. And there is the main port of call here. We can see the dice there. You can see inside there. I love when you look at this, because you can sort of see on that inside all of the little bits and pieces going on in there. It looks really, really cool. Love that. Very nice. I've got a thing for these big dice. They are really cool. Really nice. Lovely. And then of course we do have a nice collection of these as well. I couldn't guess how many dice I've actually got. The smalls, the bigs. There's so many of them. It's crazy how many like we've opened. Doesn't want to close. There we go. Closes now. There we go. So we'll keep that off to the side because we'll pop that on the thing. We've also got our poison and burn counters here. Again, plenty of them. And then there is also a code card in here somewhere. But it's in there anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, without further ado, let's pop everything back in here. We'll leave our main focuses out for the time being. Let's pop that on top. Let's get our EX symbol facing the right way. 9 packs and a promo, of course, to start things off. I'm holding onto this cardboard as if it's going to help me, but it probably won't. Let's bring this a little bit in. There we go. Let's grab a sleeve then for this Flutter Mane. Excited to see what we might be able to get from these 9 packs. I've got a good feeling. I don't know why, I've just got a good feeling. I've not seen them. They're right there, but just have that feeling. When you get that feeling, you just don't want it to be ruined. Now, is this slightly miscut? It looks a little bit miscut to me. Just ever so slightly. I think it's more prominent on this side than the other, but it does look, I love it. I love it. It looks really cool, and of course it doesn't want to focus on this at all. You're gonna have to manually keep it in focus. Very cool though, like that. There we go. We'll pop that to the back there. Popping that to the back. Is it the Quaxley? I'm convinced it's the Quaxley's face that's making... It just wants to focus on some face, I'm pretty sure. But alas, here we go. Look at the Raging Bolt's face. Let's see, though. From 9 packs, can we get anything? The regular is normally about 3 things. If you get anything more than 3, you've had a good Elite Trainer box. And it can be a mixture, so we will see. Let's have a little look. So we start things off with a Roselia, Cutiefly, Drillbur, Rellor, Unpheasant. We've got an Eerie, Centre Scorch. First reverse is going to be a Meditite. Second is going to be Cutiefly. And then here we go with a Drampa as the holo there. No matching energy on that one. Of course, if you do see a scorecard coming up, it's just because we've got a Future or Ancient EX. Might not be as obvious with this one because we may not actually bump into any, but if we do, that scorecard will be coming up on either side. So, here we go. We've got a Wiglet, Arbok, Seedot, Totodile. We've got Hand Trimmer, Rabska, Fortress, Azumarill Reverse, Lycanroc Reverse, and we've got ourselves, there's the Flutter Mane. The actual Flutter Mane right there. Very cool. No matching energy on that one either, but that's all good. All good. On to the next. I'd like to see a full art. I'd like to see maybe an EX we've not seen. And a pretty nice illustration rare. That'd be pretty cool. Let's have a little look. We've got Ponyta into Chatot, Cottony, Carvana, Buddy Buddy Poffin, Iron Treads, Boxed Order. First reverse is going to be the Noctowl. Noctowl leads us to a Chargerbug, and Chargerbug is hiding a Dunsparce right there. No matching energy on that one. 3 packs down, and nothing to show so far. If these were taken from a booster box, maybe the good pulls are coming now. We'll see. Let's have a little look. We have got ourselves a Deerling, Pidove, Pineco, Mawile, Full Metal Lab, Golurk, Shaman, Poochyena as the first reverse. Next up is a Shiftry, and Shiftry is hiding. Oh, it's going to be a Koraidon right there as a holo. Okay, this is looking rather interesting. Let's keep it going, keep the faith going. I thought I had a good feeling. Is that good feeling going to be rewarded here? Let's see, let's see. Okay, we start things off with an Ekans. We've got a Turtwig. We've got Poochyena, Wiglet, Rabombi, Future Booster Energy Capsule. We've got an Iron Hands. First reverse is going to be a very nice looking Iron Thorns, holo from the set. Oh, we have got an illustration rare, and it is going to be Relicanth. Okay, quite like the look of this one indeed. We've got a Shelder, we've got some Finneons, and we've also got a Tortuga. Oh, and there's also a Gorbis there. Oh, there's plenty going on in this one. Very cool. Alright. Any fans of Relicanth? I think this is a pretty interesting looking card. Pretty interesting indeed. Can we double up on this pack? Let's see. Relicanth goes into... It's going to be a holo of Iron Valley with no matching energy, unfortunately. But we do manage to get a new illustration rare, nevertheless, with Relicanth right there. Alright, there we go, there's the illustration rare. 4 packs left to go. Let's see if we can continue our luck, I want to say. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, we have got ourselves a Meditite. We've got Turtonator, Hoot Hoot, Beldum, Cypher-Maniacs, Code Breaking, Vikavolt. We've got Great Tusk, Golett as our first reverse into a Heatmore, and then our holo or better, it's going to be a holo, and it is of Melmetal. No matching energy on that one. 3 packs left here. We're coming down to the wire here, but if we can make this maybe 2 out of 3 with a pull, that would be pretty much appreciated, because getting a Relicanth out of 9 packs, it's a nice card, but is it worth 9 packs? That is the question. Let's see. We've got an Arbok, Seedot, Totodile, Deerling, a rescue board, it's not a skateboard. We've got Sandy Shocks, Hand Trimmer, we've got a Snom as the reverse, Snom is hiding a reverse of Cottony. And then Cottony has got... Oh, we have something. And it is going to be... Oh, alright, we'll take that. The Torterra EX. No matching energy, but a new EX nevertheless. It, of course, it's not a future or ancient. So we won't need to put a counter up for this one. But a very, very cool looking one. One that when I saw it, I thought, do you know what? That's got some potential. I'm waiting for a really good grass deck. There's a lot of grass Pokemon potential now. So this one adds to it, I think. So Torterra EX here, 340 HP grass type. Of course, it evolves from Grottle. We have got 2 different attacks. So we've got Forest March 30 times. This attack does 30 damage for each of your grass Pokemon in play. So if you've got this and a bench, you're doing, I think it's about 180. I think that's the sort of thing. So 180 for 1 energy is not bad, to be fair. And also, of course, it's hitting for weakness on Charizard EX as well. So you cannot snuff at that. We've also got Jungle Hammer for 3 energies for 150, and you also heal 50 damage from this Pokemon. So a nice way of healing, doing that damage. Of course, healing a 340 HP Pokemon as well. And of course, we know there's an Ace spec which gives a HP of 100. So this could be very interesting. Very, very interesting, having that sort of constant healing. And this thing's just up the front. Unless they're hitting you for weakness with fire, this thing's doing some significant damage and keeping up that threat there. But yeah, love that. Torterra EX right there. Another one off the board. There we go. We've got 2 packs left. Let's see how we finish things off here. Let's have a little look. We've got Breloom, Roly-Coly. We've got Heatmore, Yamper, Salvatore. We've got Bronzong, Excadrill, Turtonator as our first reverse, into a Croconaw as our second, and a holo here of a Whimsicott as well. There we go, no matching energy on that one. Alright, last pack here. 2 pulls so far. Let's see if this last pack is going to have that magic in it. Let's have a little look. Fingers crossed. Fingers are crossed. Pidove, we've got Pineco, Mawile, Meditite, Rabsca, Fortress, Full Metal Lab, into our first reverse, which is going to be a Nuzleaf. Nuzleaf is hiding a Mudsdale. And are we going to end with something extra? A full art, an EX. What have we got? We have got, looks like it's just going to be a Holo Iron Thorns. Wow. Holo Iron Thorns to end things off there. Meaning that out of 9 packs we got 2 hits, which isn't the norm. That's definitely not the norm there. Normally we might end up with a full art or something, but nothing from that, unfortunately. A Relicanth and a Torterra EX is what we end up with in our Walking Wake box here. We did get some cards of my sort of fancy, so that's pretty cool. And of course our awesome promo of Flutter Mane. But the main question is, of course, we still go 4-0 in terms of our ancient and future battle, so no changes there. But will the Iron Leaves Elite Trainer box pull out any more stops? Well, we will find out tomorrow with that video. So stay tuned for that. After that, we will have a double booster box, and then we will see what's what after that. But apart from that, I will leave it here for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy a little bit of an intense look at the book and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'll leave it here, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video on the channel. I'll see you then.